Hello, friend, and welcome to the Creativity in Sales and Marketing training. Right, so in today's training, I'm going to be sharing with you how to tap into the emotions and psychology of the market. So the market includes your clients and prospects and everyone you try to sell to. So you're going to learn how to tap into their emotions and psychology and sell your products. Okay, so my name is Hilary Ofiago and I'm your host for today's training. So I want you to get rid of any form of distraction. I want you to take notes while you go through this training. If you are in a distracted, if you're in an environment that you are distracted or you're losing focus, I want you to get rid of everything that will distract your attention for at least the next 30 to 1 hour. If this training takes that long, 30 minutes to 1 hour. So just be in an environment where you're calm and so you can take notes because this training is going to be like an eye opener for you in sales and marketing. Okay. So before we actually get started, to actually understand to really understand and start and apply the principles in sales and marketing, you need a ground knowledge of copywriting. Okay, so there are ways to get started with copywriting. If you are new to the term copywriting, you can go on YouTube, go on Google, search for copywriting for beginners, so you can start to learn the core emotional triggers and other psychological triggers that you can use in your copy, the call to action buttons, desire machines, and everything. So you have to get the basics first, because when you get the basic, that's when you start to see it being in place. That's when you start to see them in action. And when you start to see them in action, that's only when you can start to pick some words and start using those words perfectly well. Okay, so it's only when you understand what you're doing that's when you can use them effectively. Okay, so first and foremost, get started with the basics. That's if you don't have a ground knowledge in copywriting. Copywriting, I mean direct response copywriting, not any form of copywriting. You need direct response, and then you need to practice copywriting. So just go on YouTube, go anywhere, or practice any form of practicing. You read books that are based on copywriting, so you have a ground knowledge of what sales and marketing is all about. Okay, so let's get started with what we have today. So for today's training, we're going to be going over the psychology of sales and marketing. Okay, the emotions, like sales and marketing is just all about emotions and logic and perception. Okay, how to use emotional triggers to appeal to those emotions and people's logic. How to You don't have to argue with them, accept their beliefs, accept everything, but use emotions to actually appeal to that logic. Those logic are objections. You know, humans we make decisions, we make emotional decisions on a daily basis, but we try to justify it with logic. Let's say you actually went to a grocery store, you bought something. Let's say a lady goes to make her hair, like one of those new hairs or stuff. So now she made that hair because she feels that hair is going to make her look prettier, make her attract a lot more guys, make her, a kind of make her pair or her friends envious of her or something of that nature. But now, when she tries to explain to you why she made that hair, she's going to tell you this hair is actually going to last longer, or that this hair is actually 50% off the original price. Okay, that's using 50% off. Now, 50% off is actually another psychological trigger. Okay, so she's going to be telling you that this hair is actually cheaper than how it used to be, that she bought it at a percentage of. But originally, she bought it because of the emotional triggers. That's the 50% off. And then she's trying to justify it to you. So we're going to get to that pretty soon, okay? And then you're going to learn the marketing secrets, the ROI strategy I use whenever I want to do proper marketing. Marketing, a lot of people don't understand marketing. Marketing is everything you do to guarantee a sale. Okay, marketing is different from sales. Sales is what you actually just you being on the other end of the funnel to collect the money to make your readers or your audience pick up their credit card and put in their details and you collect the money. That's sales. So marketing is everything you do that guarantees the sales. It goes about copywriting, audience analysis, and every other thing that involves. So we're going to go over the marketing secrets, and then sales proper is just as easy as So sales is easy when you do your marketing right, okay? And then products and offer creation. So I'm going to walk you through like how your product is different from your offer. You can have that's why you can have a very beautiful product. You can have a very nice product, but it's going to suck. And then you see someone that have a low quality product making more sales than you that even have higher quality product. It's because of the offer you're using to sell that product. Okay, having a high quality product doesn't guarantee sales. What guarantees sales is how you are able to appeal to the emotional triggers that are inside, that are embedded in this product. How you're able to pinpoint those triggers, those quality features in that product, okay, those benefits and every other thing in that product to use it to sell. That's how you craft your offers. Your offer is not about your product, else you're going to be selling just features and benefits. Okay, that your offer is not about your product, it's about how you make it appealing to your audience. Okay, and then I'm also going to talk about mindset and pricing. How you have to kind of envision the sale each and every time. Let's say um, closers use this a lot. Before you get into a closing call or a closing conversation, you have to envision that, yes, I've closed this sale. That gives you the confidence to actually approach that client. Okay, so and you also have to get your pricing right. You can't be creating high ticket products and be charging mega amounts of money for it. Okay, so you can't be creating products that are worth over 10,000 naira, or products that someone that can comfortably charge 100,000 naira and then you're selling it for 1,000 naira. Okay, so you have to get your pricing right, and then you have to also be creating your products from a place of abundance. Your products and services, create it from a place of abundance. Don't create your product because you want to make a quick buck or because you just want to add some money to your account or stuff like that. Okay. Then I'm also going to walk you through crafting bonuses. Like I go online, I go on WhatsApp every day. I see very funny bonuses. You're selling, let's say you're selling a product or you're selling a course, because mostly what people do on WhatsApp is info marketing. So you're selling a course on, let's say, web design, and then you're giving someone, okay, let's say you're selling a course on Upwork accounts creation, and then you're giving someone a bonus on how to, on Forex trading class. Okay, that's a very funny bonus to give someone. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the types of bonuses to give, core bonuses and the rest. So let's just delve into what we have for today's training. I want you to prepare your mind and everything, because this is going to be like an eye opener for you. And by the end of this training, I made a mistake of by not including it. It's going to be about implementation. I need your reviews. After you go through this training, I need your reviews. I need everything, and then I need you to implement what you've learned. I'm not just giving you the training for free. I need to implement what you've learned, how this training has helped you make more sales, or how it has helped you lose more sales. So I need to know every single thing about your what you pick out from this training. Okay, so I don't just want to get your attention and keep it. So I want to get your attention and make sure you implement the value you get from this training. So let's delve right into what we have today. All right. So the psychology of sales and marketing. First, I want you to understand that content is king. Okay. I tell people every day that um, content is like everything we use online. I want you to think about it. Content. When someone tells you content, what do you think? Content is this spoken word I'm giving to you now. Like the speech I'm making now is content. Okay, it's a well curated. I thought about all these stuff. I planned about it, so it's content. And we speak every day. We use emotional triggers directly and indirectly. That's why you can easily break someone's heart with the words you say. You can hurt someone's emotion. You can hurt someone's feeling. Anything. Someone can you get the point. So you can make someone desire something by the way you present it. Just about content. So content is king. When I came into marketing, I think 2019, I was actually finding it hard to understand the concept of content marketing. Okay, but now, like when I got into sales and marketing proper, I started to realize that content is actually the king. It has been called all this while. So now you need to understand that there are two types of content. There's content marketing proper, and then there's copywriting. Okay, so content marketing is a kind of you're writing to appeal to your audience. You're writing to kind of entertain them, or you're writing, let's say you're writing a blog post for entertainment, to teach or something. And then there's copywriting. Copywriting is just a kind of, it's just a content that is written for one purpose, and the purpose of that content is to make sales. You're not writing to engage your audience. You're not writing to make them laugh. Your focus is not to make them laugh, to engage them, or to make them intrigued. Your focus is to make that sale. So you're going to combine a lot of stuff. You're going to combine a lot of emotions. You're going to combine a lot of logic, and you're also going to increase your perceived value. Okay, so it's going to be like the psychology of sales and marketing is a game of emotions, logic, and perception. It's a game of emotions. So now, how do you appeal to these people's emotion? How do you justify that emotion with the logic? Those logic now is they're trying to give you objections to what you're to the way you're trying to sell. They're feeling the emotion, they're feeling carried away. So they're trying to give this logical reasoning. Yeah, I don't want to act this, I don't want to feel stupid. I want to feel like, okay, I'm actually using my head. Okay, that's how humans think. We make emotional decisions, but we try to justify with logic, so it doesn't feel like we are being stupid. And then you also have to increase your perceived value. The perceived value comes in when this person sees this product as the product they've been looking for. So that's the perceived value. How valuable does this product appeal to the audience? Okay, so I'm going to walk you through a list of emotional trigger words. Now, I want you to also understand that humans, we are very selfish. So each time you're creating your product, or each time you're trying to market a service, always make sure you are appealing to their emotions. One, they want to know how what you're selling is going to take away their pain. It's going to get them away from pain. Then how it's going to take them close to pleasure, and also how it can help them reach their desired outcome, okay, or also their undesirable outcome. So as just as I was saying, okay, we humans, we make the emotions are triggered with words, and these words are called power words. Okay, so we make our decisions based on emotions, and how do you trigger these emotions? You use power words. Those are what are called psychological triggers. Now let's say for instance, you want to take them away from pain. You can use something like um, 5 proven techniques. Like let's say you want to structure your email headline or your copy headline or something. You can use 5 proven techniques to land your next clients. Okay, now 5 proven techniques to land your next client is actually taking them towards their desired outcome. This person wants to land their next client, so you're taking them towards their desired outcome. So now this person is going to be like, it's going to be intrigued to read this sales letter or to read this email. And then you can also have something like let's say 20% off and free shipping. Now free is a power word. Free, proven, become, desire, all these things are power words. So you need to learn more about power words and how you can use more of them all over your copy. Like all over your copy, use power words all over your copy. So now people want to know how what you're selling to them is going to take away their pain, it's going to take them away from pain. Nobody wants to feel pain. Like if you can take all the pain away from them, let's say you're selling a service, and then let's say you want to sell to a client that you can write them sales copy. You can write their sales copy, email copy. Instead of selling them how to that you're going to write their sales copy, you can sell them a full package. They're going to do a full a full digital marketing service for them. You write their sales copy, you write their email, you write their ad copy, you write their email copy. Just take away the pain. They don't want to feel this pain. They want to feel like make them feel a desire that you actually own this business on autopilot. So someone is doing the hard work for you, just on autopilot, taking your money. So that's their desired outcome. So you need to paint that picture they want to feel. Help them paint that picture. They already have this picture in their head. Make it visible. Make it visible for them. Okay. So that's the psychology. And then I want to show you this principle. Like okay, this formula I use while I write copy. There's an old formula, AIDA. They said it's I think I've forgotten the AIDA formula, but this one is a more basic and new formula you can use. So first and foremost is about attention. You need to attract, see, in this online space or even offline space, attention is gold. When someone gives you the goal of your headline is to get their attention to read the paragraph or to read the next subheading. So that's the goal of your headline. So if your headline is not appealing enough, if your headline is not intriguing enough, you should make sure to tweak it, keep tweaking it, keep using script that will help you tweak that headline to make sure it's going to make this person click to see what is written in the subheading. So that's the goal of your headline, to get their attention. And then when you get their attention, the subheading should also be more focused on getting their interest. Then when you get their interest, you can start to paint their desire. You can start to show them proof of what you are trying to show them. Okay, show them the proof that this thing they're interested in is actually for real. So you show them proof, you try to use conviction, and finally they take the desired action. So that's the whole psychology. So just as I said earlier before now, you need to have a basic knowledge of copywriting and how to use emotional triggers. You can also do a lot of research. One, you have to do a lot of market research. Market research now, or let's still go through this. One, you have to pick a niche. Each time you want to write a copy, you can have a lot of niches you write for. Let's say you can write for financial niche, personal development, weight loss. There are different niches that pay huge amounts of money. This is not just about writing sales letters or let's say you can also use the principles in this training to write for the copy you use for your trainings and the rest. So now you need to pick a niche. Like if you want to write anything, make sure you focus on that niche. Like give it a week to do a lot of market research on that niche, brainstorm ideas, just focus on that, on working on that project for that niche. You can have a lot of skills, you know how to sell or the rest. But when you want to write any copy, when you want to do anything, make sure you give it your utmost attention for just a week or more. You get the point. You can give it a week, 2 weeks, a month. Just keep reading articles, do a lot of market research, and keep brainstorming ideas that are just focused on that niche. And now, when you do your market research, that's when you can come up with the interests, that's with the demographic, the interest, and the age range for people that really like this niche, people that are really interested in this. And that's when you can sell to them appealingly. Okay, that's when you can write your copy or do anything that can appeal to them perfectly. All right. So, and then I want you to also understand that your copy is a conversation. I'm going to highlight on this. Your copy is a conversation. So now, when your reader is going through your copy, just take it like you write. Okay, you stay in your house. You write this amazing copy. Okay, you write this amazing copy, and then you put it out. Once that person is reading it, the person is having a conversation with you that is writing it. Okay, you just wrote something like let's say you wrote someone a letter. That person reading that letter is reading it from a perspective of having a conversation with you. So now, while you're taking these people through this conversation, that's why you need to grab their attention. Attention is gold. Attention is the key. Once you get people's attention, you've made the sale. Once you've been able to get at least, let's say, 100 persons go through your ads, and then you are able to get 50 persons attention. If you are able to get 50 persons attention, at the end of the day, you may be able to make at least 20 to 30 sales, which is perfect. 20 to 30 sales from getting 50 persons attention is actually perfect. You can't sell to everybody. You can't sell to everybody. That's why 50% may actually be your target audience, 50% may not be your target, will be your target audience. You get the point. So you can't sell to everybody. So selling to 30 out of 50, the kind of a 70-30 percentage. Okay, so it's perfect. Like that's a winning ad. No, that's a key ad. Okay, so now you need to appeal. You need to take your copy as a conversation. So you're taking this person through series of words. That's why you need to use power words that will make this person want to actually read more, want to know what happened at the end, want to keep reading to know what really happened, how this transformation they want can actually come to them, how they can get richer. That's if you're writing for a financial niche or personal development, how they can look like their desired, like just paint the picture. Let's say you're writing to people that want to lose weight. You can paint the picture of Kim Kardashian, paint the picture of their favorite artist. That's why you need to do a lot of market research. So the psychology of sales and marketing can't just be treated in this short free training. Okay, there's a lot to doing. There's a lot to sales and marketing. There's a lot to sales and marketing. All right, so just get the main idea. Content is king. Invest so much in learning. That's when you can brainstorm ideas. You can add enough more value to your audience, and then you can also appeal more to their emotions, counter their objections, and then increase your perceived value. Okay, so you can make the sale. All right, so that's that about sales and marketing. So let's go down to marketing proper. So marketing, just as I said earlier on, is everything you do to guarantee a sale. So there's this strategy I use. I call it the return on investment strategy, where R stands for relevancy, O stands for omnipresence, and then the I stands for intimacy. So now let's go over relevancy first. Relevancy now deals with your offer creation, your positioning, and the messaging you're passing across to your audience. How relevant is it to your audience? Okay, so your offer now, if let's take for instance any niche at all you're writing for, make sure you brainstorm ideas that will make your offer appealing to them. Your offer is where the sell starts from. That's why I had to include a product and offer creation section. Okay, so the offer is just about how you sell your product. It's how you make someone perceive your product. That's why you need to, that's why I talked about perception. It's how you make someone perceive your product. That's the offer. Let's say you're creating a product for a weight loss, for a weight loss niche, or let's say skincare, or let's say skincare. You're creating a product for a skincare niche. So how do people perceive this product? It comes all the way from your packaging. It comes all the way from your packaging. How is this product packaged? There's a way. Let's say, for instance, now someone brings in a product to your doorstep, and this product doesn't have label, it doesn't have anything. The person just presents this product to your doorstep, and then someone else comes with a product that has. Okay, let's say. Okay, let me take this analogy now. Buying a shoe. Um, okay, you go out to a market, then you buy shoe, they put it in nylon for you, and then also your friend buys a shoe that comes with a box. So you know the perception now. The perception is that the one that comes with the box is of higher value and quality than the one that you just got to buy from the market. Just and they put it in nylon. So the two are different. That's the perceived value. Even if they're the same shoe, you're going to argue that no, because this one comes with you're going to disagree that because this one comes with a box, it's actually of a higher quality and value than the one that comes inside nylon. So that's the perception. You may even say it's from Abba or the rest. So that's the perception part of the relevancy. So now you create your offers to make it very, very appealing to your audience. There's something I say, while crafting your offers or anything, make sure you're selling your offers. Make sure you're taking one person through that conversation. Yeah, while they're writing your copy, it's a conversation with your desired prospect. So make sure you're writing that copy for that one person at a time. Focus on one person. Don't write for the general public. Focus on one person at a time. Then you focus on also your positioning. Are you an authority in this niche you're writing? That's why you see, let's say a doctor writing a product for a doctor writing a sales. Okay, let's say you are writing a sales letter for let's say a doctor, or for a health niche, for a health niche, or for a weight loss product, and then you appear as a doctor. Let's say a doctor had to say something, or a doctor is a person that owns the product, and then you give a notion that this doctor also knows, also this is a doctor that treats patients on weight loss and the rest. So it's going to give a kind of positioning. Oh, this person is a doctor, and this person is a weight loss This person is a weight loss niche doctor. So the position aspect of it, you've already gotten it. So this person perceives you as someone that is an authority in this niche. It's automatic. We don't even know when all these things are happening. That's the emotional part of it. We don't know when all these things are happening, but they are happening. Then it's now later on that we'll try to justify with objections that we call logic. Okay. So now, how compelling also is your messaging? Is it are you talking to this particular audience, or you are writing haphazardly? You're not focused. So your messaging should also be direct and like it should be direct response marketing. Your messaging should also be direct, speaking to this person at the time. So that's the relevancy. How relevant is this thing I'm reading? How relevant is this product that it's going to help me lose weight? So that's the messaging, that's the content that's the copy you pass across, the messaging. How do you pass this? How do they perceive this copy? And then the offer, what offer are you giving? How are you selling this product? And how positioned are you to be able to sell this product? That's the authority. So that's that about the relevancy part of the ROI strategy. So let's talk about the omnipresence. Now, the omnipresence is the timing. I know most of us must have seen the Funnel Hacker cookbook by I've forgotten his name, but the Funnel Hacker cookbook. So the Funnel Hacker cookbook is like it's a campaign of omnipresence. It's a campaign of omnipresence. He keeps running this ad. A lot of people, there are a lot of affiliates running this ads. That's the omnipresence. It's a campaign of omnipresence. The timing, when I go on Facebook, most times I see Funnel Hacker cookbook. When I go on YouTube, I see Funnel Hacker cookbook. When I go on some apps and platforms, I keep seeing Funnel Hacker cookbook. That's the timing. That one is an ad. That one is an advert. Okay, so that's the timing, and then the positioning. He's positioned almost everywhere. ClickFunnels, okay, ClickFunnels. So they're positioned almost everywhere. So they make sure they are visible. They are omnipresent. Anywhere you go, you keep seeing ClickFunnels. They spend money on ads, and then they keep reminding you that this stuff is something that people desire. You keep coming across, means like it keeps giving you this perception that these people are actually selling something of high value. This is not just sell and run kind of person or anything. So now the timing, the positioning, and the platform also matters. So let's say now you're not running ads, then you have to pick a platform. Okay, you can either pick Instagram, you can pick Twitter, you can pick Facebook, you can pick LinkedIn. Pick a platform. Right? When you pick that platform, keep sharing. Picking a platform is more basic, it's more needed for persons that sell services. Let's say, for instance, Andy Mukolo. Andy Mukolo is more focused on Twitter. His Twitter threads, if you go on Twitter, most times you keep hearing of Andy, Toyin Omotosho, Chris Ane, and some other persons. Okay, you keep hearing some other authorities in all these niches. So that's their positioning. They are positioned on this platform, and they are positioned as authority on this platform. So now, when you go outside of Twitter and then you hear someone mention Andy Mukolo, you already know this person is an authority in this. This is because they focus solely on one platform. I think I read somewhere. I think I read in Andy's newsletter that he doesn't even focus on um, on LinkedIn. Yeah, he just has a LinkedIn profile. He doesn't even write any LinkedIn anything. He doesn't even post on LinkedIn. He just has a profile, and he also has an Instagram profile. I think he just posts videos there most of the time, so screenshots from his post on Twitter. So you need to find a platform you have to focus on. You have to position yourself on that platform. Keep sharing value. See, I keep telling people, stay away from WhatsApp. WhatsApp makes your creativity die in 24 hours. Like how creative, no matter how creative you are, everything dies off in 24 hours on WhatsApp. So you have to take your voice to someone that is going to be heard in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time. Someone can still read the thread you made 3 years back or something. So you have to like in 3 years' time, someone can still read the thread you made today, tomorrow, or next tomorrow, depending on when you want to start taking action. Or in 3 years' time, someone can still see an Instagram, an IG post you made. You get the point. So take your voice to a platform that doesn't have a validity period. You don't actually own this platform. The only thing you own online is your lists, your email list, your phone number list, or anything. Those are the only things you own. Okay, but at least take your voice to a platform that your creativity doesn't end in just a day. You get the point now? So your positioning and the platform, it actually matters. This is what your clients and your prospect, they want to know that this thing I want to buy, they want to know, they want to make sure they're not making another mistake. They've made a lot of mistakes, they've bought a lot of things they don't need, they've done a lot of stuff, but they want to make sure this thing is actually the truth for that moment. So you have to make them believe. That's how you use your money back guarantee. Tell them, yeah, even if you pay today and then tomorrow you don't like the product, I can still give you your money back. So you get the point now. So you need to show them, you need to clear all their doubts that you're actually not someone that just needs their money, but you're selling something to them that can help change their life, that can help improve in their relationship, improve in their sexual life or anything. So you need to make sure you're positioned very, very well. And coming to the intimacy part of it, the intimacy part of it is actually one of my best parts. After the relevancy, the intimacy is my best part. Now, intimacy now is about how you build a connection with this person you sold a product. Let's say after taking this free training, I'm building a connection with you. So this connection I'm building with you is going, with the intimacy I build, that's what determines whether you're going to buy a product from me next or you're not going to buy a product from me next. So when you're selling something to your audience, make sure you're selling a high value or a high value, like a high ticket or a high valued product, because this is what is going to determine whether there's going to buy from you again, whether they're going to run away from you. You're just another scam creator, scam creative, or something of that nature. So you need to make sure you're building that intimacy, and then your intimacy also is the reason when someone can, let's say you're selling, uh, on your funnel, you're making an order bomb. So now the intimacy is what we also guarantee how, like, intimacy is just about how well do these people see this product. After they bought it and then they used it, let's say they can get back to you on your email telling you how well this product is. And let's say you publish another offer, reaching out to them again on your email list, they're going to buy more, and then they're going to even buy more high ticket products for you. So you need to build a connection, you need to build a community, and then you need to keep passing the conversation, you need to keep adding value to these persons. Okay, let's say you sell skincare products, you can write an ebook or something on how to know good skincare products and how to stay away from skin burns and the rest. So you need to have a conversation, keep adding value to this product. It's not just about you wake up in the morning and then you post the product. No, keep adding value in some way or another, so that this person will perceive you as someone that actually wants to help. That's the emotional and logical part of it. Okay, so you need to appeal to those two sides, the emotion and then the logic. That's it about the marketing strategy. So you need to find a marketing strategy, and before you're also doing your marketing strategy, you need to also do your marketing analysis, the age range, the demographic, their interest, and why they will need to take action immediately. Okay, so while you're also doing your marketing, that's when you also realize that three types of clients and then there are three types of prospects. If you've read The Millionaire Faster, you're going to understand that there are three types of clients and there are three types of prospects. Now there are prospects in the sidewalk or clients in the sidewalk that don't even know, they just know they're moving, but maybe they have heard about this stuff or they've not heard about it at all. They're still confused. They're just moving. And then there are those in the slow lane. They've kind of come across this stuff. They know it's helpful, but they don't know, they don't really know, or maybe they've tried. Okay, they've not tried. So those in the slow lane, they just know about it, and then they're looking for a surefire way to implement it. And then those in the fast lane are those that have implemented it. It's working for them, and maybe they're having a little challenge or the rest. So those are the three types of audiences. So now you need to also, while you're doing your marketing analysis, you need to also identify they're also called cold, warm, and hot audience. So the first lane is also called cold, hot, and warm audience. So now you need to understand the type of audience you're creating your product for. Is it the audience that are well aware? If it's an audience that is well aware, like those in the first lane, they don't even need a whole of everything you're talking about. They just need you to talk about one single thing that can solve a specific disparate problem they're having. Let's say someone is trying to run Facebook ads, and then they're having issues with making payments. Now they already know the importance of running Facebook ads. They're already implementing it in the process. But you're running an ad and then you're showing how you can overcome Facebook payment issues, how to go about it, and these people are going to pay immediately. Those are persons you use. Types of bonuses are called the fast action bonus. Take action today and they are going to get this. So you're adding an extra value to them to take action on that specific day. So you're trying to build that relationship. You're trying to make them feel the desire. You're trying to kind of increase their desire to actually take that product or that offer. So I need to take all of these things into action. You need to take all of these things into practice or into action while you're trying to craft anything at all. Don't just wake up in the morning, which is a very bad thing you shouldn't do. Don't write your copy or don't try to sell anything on your WhatsApp status without having to handwrite it. It's a very bad practice. Before you put out any offer, before you put out any content, make sure you try to brainstorm that content before you put it out. Best practice is put it down, and then you can easily, maybe while you are typing it, you can be looking at the points you've put down on your notepad or anything, so it can help you as a guideline. So now everything you put out everything you put out shows a perception of you. You get the point. Everything you put out shows a particular side of you, and which part of you do you want your audience to perceive. So it's about your perceived value. Everything you put out increases or decreases your perceived value. So you should be watchful of how you put out your content. Always take the best practices, handwrite everything before you put it out. So it's going to make sure you're positioned well. You make let's say 10% of mistakes instead of always just maybe deleting your status updates or deleting your posts and then having to recreate it and the rest. You get the point now. So that's that about that. So let's get into sales. So when your marketing is done right, I didn't have to stress about sales. When your marketing is done right, sales is easy. When you do all this marketing analysis, audience analysis, and everything that's involved in the ROI strategy or in your marketing strategy, you're going to find out that sales is easy. If you're selling shoes, if you're anything you're selling at all, just do your marketing analysis. Don't try selling to everybody. Everybody's not going to buy from you. Sell to your core audience and focus more on fulfilling the promises you've made to this audience, fulfilling the promises that your offers have made to this audience. Okay, so that's that about marketing and sales. So sales is easy. Sales is just as I said earlier, sales is just like staying at the end of the funnel. So you take people through the funnel, you get their attention, you get their interest, you get their desire, you get their desire, and then you convince them that they are trying to make the best decision, and then they take action and give you their money. So that's that about sales. So sales is easy when you do your marketing right. So let's go down to product and offer creation. So now before you start thinking of creating your offers, before you start thinking of creating offers around your product, first I want you to have a core understanding of what you are actually selling. So you need to ask yourself, you need to go through, these questions are actually not very enough, but these are one of the core questions you need to ask yourself while you're trying to create your offers. So these are like a template to use while you're trying to create your offer. First and foremost, you ask yourself what you sell. Okay. Come to the understand. Maybe you can use a day to brainstorm on what you're actually selling. You get the point. Maybe you can do this before you create your product, or you can do this after you've created your product. So you brainstorm on what you're actually selling. When you're thinking of what you're selling, you can also brainstorm on who are you creating your offers for. This is helping you map out your markets, your audience analysis. This is helping you map out the market you're creating your offers for. And then you're also asking yourself, why should these people pick this offer? over my competitors. Like everybody is like, once you understand, everything you're trying to promote today must have been promoted by somewhere else. Okay, so it's going to be like, why should they pick this offer? Or maybe it's already been in promotion by someone somewhere else. You need to ask yourself, why should they pick this offer over all other offers? How appealing is it? So this now helps you start picking on the emotional triggers that will make them feel like this this um this piece of product is actually very valuable. And then one last objection they will have before they will actually convert to sales is this: can I trust you? So a lot of people, while they're taking them through these emotional triggers, or they are giving you these objections, and then you are countering the objections with your frequently asked questions, or with maybe your failed techniques, how you failed, or everything, just taking them through. You're just story selling them. Like, it's not storytelling in copywriting, it's story selling. So you're just story selling them. They want to understand, how is this thing actually going to work? How does this thing really work? And can I trust you to deliver the results you are promising? Okay, so that's how you that's the final question they will ask themselves, and that's the final question they will ask you before they'll convert that sale. So you should just focus on countering these objections, and then just brainstorm on ideas. Okay, brainstorm on ideas that will help you sell that product. So that's that about your offer creation. Now there are three types of the major three types of offers. There's the core offer, the ascension offer, and then the high ticket offer. Okay, so now before you create your offer, you need to understand the type of offer you're creating. Is it a core offer, or you're creating an essential offer, or a high ticket offer? So the core offer is what you just it's just like the offer you use to sell your product. So that's the core offer. You're selling a web design masterclass. How you sell that product, how you maybe the story you use, or anything you use to sell that product is your core offer. And now your ascension offer or order bomb, like when you're creating a sales funnel, it's called an order bomb. So you're shifting this person from a core offer to an ascension offer. So it's called an order bomb when you're using a sales funnel. Or an ascension offer can also be, let's say someone finished taking your core offer, and then maybe days after, maybe they've started implementing or something else, you can sell your ascension offer. Usually, it's most times it's either a high ticket ascension offer or a low ticket ascension offer. You get the point. So your core offer is the main offer you use to sell your major product, and then the ascension offer is another offer you use to sell another major product, but you're using it as an order bump format. Let's say you're selling web design masterclass, and then your ascension offer could be teaching them how to design a sales funnel, teaching them how to design a sales page, or maybe teaching them some other things to use that can guarantee more success, more results in that niche or in that core offer. And then your high ticket offer is usually different. High ticket offer or inner circle offer is usually different. It's like selling someone to become, let's say you have this amazing massive results, and people really want to really desire, like Danlock. Danlock can sell a high ticket. Danlock can easily sell a high ticket offer now, because he has gotten this perception of value. He has gotten this perception let's say he has gotten this perception from his audience. So a lot of us see and value Danlock as a high ticket person, or as a high ticket creator. Or let's say Andy Mukolo. If Andy Mukolo can easily sell high ticket offers, now because we placed him as an authority in this copywriting, or in this direct response niche, so he can sell high ticket offers. So high ticket offers can come in form of selling you to come into their could be their inner circle. So let's say that's why you see someone selling the high ticket offer of 10 million, 20 million. People sell high ticket offers for different prices. It could be a high ticket offer for 500,000, just any amount at all. You can sell your high ticket offers for it. But you need to come from this certain certain perspective. Before you sell a high ticket offer, this person must have gone through your core offer, your ascension offer, and the rest. That's why these are people that have been taking your offers over time. They already know your messaging. They know how your messaging can appeal to them. They know the value you sell across, so that you can easily take any offer at all you place across to them because they know you're actually going to deliver what you've promised. So you have to take your audience through your core offer process. So you don't just wake up in the morning and then try to, let's say you don't have any testimonials. And before you say high ticket offers, you need a lot of testimonials and proof before you say high ticket offers. Okay. So before, instead of you don't have testimonials or proof already, and then you want to sell high ticket offers. So you need to go through a process of, let's say, crafting low ticket offers. But I don't mean, let's say you have a high value product, you shouldn't create low ticket offers. Keep putting out your offer. Someone that really values it is going to buy. Someone that really connects with what you're selling is going to buy. But just make sure your offer is well appealing to the audience you're trying to attract. So now, high ticket offers is just usually like an aftermath of your core offer and ascension offers. When someone has gone through this funnel and then they can picture the type of um, the type of value you add to your prospects or to your client, that's only when they can subscribe to your high ticket offer. Now, I want to also give this note. Note number one is sell something that solves a specific desperate problem. Before you pick a niche, or before you sell a product at all, sell a product that solves a specific desperate problem. That's crafting an offer now. Let's say you created an offer around sales and marketing. Now, I created a product on sales and marketing. The offer I can use to sell that product is how to overcome your sales fears, or how to go from a begging entrepreneur to an entrepreneur that cashes in #1 million in every that cashes in over 500,000 naira on a monthly basis, or over #1 million on a monthly basis. So you can see the offer I'm using to sell sales and marketing. That's why it's different. You have to put your offer, put your products different. Just place your product differently and start to brainstorm on how to on offers that you can put around this product that is going to make it sell massively. So you need to think of offers that actually you can always use to sell a product. Now, the last thing is focus on creating an offer your audience cannot resist at all. Like when I go on YouTube, I see that log. I see lot of um, lot of authority entrepreneurs and creators telling you can how to create an offer that nobody can resist. Someone somewhere can always resist your offer. Take note of that. Someone somewhere can always resist your offer. This could be due to so many reasons. So you need to always write to someone you know that cannot resist that offer. Take your ideas away. Maybe try to appeal more to those persons you know that have this amount of money that can actually pay for this offer. So you need to put them in mind. Stop thinking of the general public. Stop adding both poor masses and people that have money together. No, while you're creating your offers, create your offers for people that can afford to buy that offer, not people that will keep disturbing your life over let's say a 10,000 naira product or a 20,000 naira product. That's why you see people selling skincare products for 50,000 naira, and there are people that will buy. These are people that have the amount of money, and these are people that the offer appeals. Maybe someone else somewhere will just start feeling like these people using skincare products will go to hell or something. So you don't want to be focusing your offer on someone that doesn't even believe on the product you are selling. So do you get the point? So you need to focus on creating an offer that your audience cannot resist. So your audience are people that at least have a minimum 500,000 naira in their accounts that can spend a minimum 50,000 naira on buying a skincare product. So that's your need, that's your audience. So that's why you need to do a whole lot of audience analysis before you start crafting your offers or before you start selling your products. So you need to focus on creating an offer your audience cannot resist. Don't start creating offer that nobody can resist. You're going to fail, and the way you're going to fail, you won't like it. Okay, the way your product is going to just keep getting stuck. You're going to have this amazing product. You're going to have this product that's supposed to make massive sales. That's supposed to skyrocket because you're focused on creating an offer that the general public can buy into. Like even if let me take this generic this generic example, even if you are selling soap, everybody will not come to you to cut for them. Do you get the point? Even if you are selling soap, man, you can't cut your soap for everybody. There are still people that will tell you, ah, man, I don't like this color of soap, I blah blah blah. They're going to have their objections. So just focus on your audience and people you are creating your products or your solutions for. And while you're focusing on them, make sure you are aggravating that problem. Make sure you're aggravating, like find a creative way to make sure that that problem they're having, you aggravate it, make it very painful to them. Let's say someone has a minimum 10,000 naira in account, and then they want to make a whole lot more money. Can make that 10,000 naira more painful. Like, man, you don't have anything. Like, you are broke. You're not trying to tell them they are broke in particular. We're trying to tell them that you can go from having this, try to take them to their desired outcome. You can tell them, man, you can go from having just 10,000 naira in account to having over 450,000 naira in 30 minutes, just by learning what I'm going to share with you now, how I applied it, and the steps I took, how I failed, how I tried it, like all my failures. I've just put everything up into this offer to make sure you get it right in just one trial. You can see getting it right in just one trial is an emotional trigger. Like, oh man, I'm not going to fail if I get this product. I can get this product for 5,000 naira, have the remaining 5,000 naira to keep myself up, and then start to implement what I've gotten in this offer and the rest. So you need to make sure it's appealing to them. Then make sure you also aggravate the pain. Let's say someone wants to, brighten their skin tone or something of that. You're selling a skincare product. So you're selling your product to people that want to brighten their skin tone. You can find a problem that they find a problem, find maybe an emotion that they want to feel, and then hit on that emotion, keep aggravating that emotion, keep making it more severe, that they want to take this offer to them, then start, taking care of their skin, looking more fresh and clean. You get stuff like that. Dripping every day, they wake up, dripping, stuff like that. So you need to sell to people's emotion, and then you need to focus on just one just one prospect or just one client at a time. Don't focus on trying to sell to everybody. All right. So now let's go over to the mindset and pricing. This is actually one of my best section. This is actually one of my best in the whole training. Mindset and pricing. Now, first and foremost, if you want to make any sale, you have to believe and be confident in whatever you're putting out. You have to get rid of the mindset of self-destruct. You might have a very nice info product, you might have a very nice physical product. Okay, you might have a very nice product, but because you are self-destructing, because you don't believe because you don't believe this product is actually going to sell, you'll be scared to put it out. Be confident in yourself and believe that even if I put it out and it doesn't sell out, I'm going to create another one. I'm going to improve on it, maybe find a more creative approach to my offer that will make people want to desire it the most. So now you have to believe and be confident in yourself that you're actually going to make this sell. Like, as I was telling you earlier on, we closers, we use this mindset a lot. You need this mindset. Let's say you're trying to close a high ticket client, like someone is trying to offer you, let's say 20 million naira to do something for them. This is an amount of money you've not seen before. So you have to be confident in yourself that, let's say it's an amount of money you've not seen before. So you have to be confident in yourself that, yeah, I can actually handle this. You have to believe and be confident that I can actually handle this amount of money. I can use it to give you the desired product, the desired transformation you need. Keep keep aggravating their problems. Maybe your client is not making enough sales, or something of that nature. Keep aggravating on that problem. You're not making enough sales. I hope you know you're not making enough sales. But this offer I'm making you can take you from not making enough sales to making at least $500,000 in sales in the next 6 months or in the next 8 months. And make sure that what you're selling to them is the truth. Don't sell lies. It's going to ruin your image. It's going to ruin your confidence. It's going to ruin everything. So, and then you must have also heard the quote or something that a confident fool can actually beat a genius that is not confident. So if you believe in yourself, if you believe in your product, you have to believe in the product you're selling, and you have to also believe in the offer you're putting out, and do a lot of market research. Do a lot of market research. Invest in your learning. Your learning is what is going to improve your perception. It's what's going to improve your content you put out. Everything you put out is going to is just a reflection of things you actually put in. Okay, everything you put out is a reflection of everything you've taken in. Or let's say let's just take it, you breathe in. So you breathe in oxygen, and then you give off carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide there. So breathe in oxygen, then you give out carbon dioxide. So now what you give out, or it's just a cumulative of everything you've taken in. So you need to invest in your learning. Let's say you speak good English. If you speak good English, it's actually because of the learning you've taken. It's actually because of the value you've taken in. You've invested in learning how to speak good English. That's why you can find creative ways, you can be good with your use of words or anything. So that's because you've invested in your learning. And that also implies to your skills and other aspects of your life. If you anything you invest in, that's when you can get better at doing that stuff. That's when you can get better at even charging. You can even start charging better. So let's say you're used to charging 5,000 naira to design a flyer for someone, and then you invest in your learning, you invest in becoming a better version of yourself, you invest in your personal development. You're going to see yourself charging 50,000 naira for a flyer. People charge it. People charge 1 million naira for flyers. So you can see yourself charging 50,000 naira for flyers. So you need to invest in yourself. Keep learning that craft you love every single day, and then improve it. Not just let's say believing that you're improving while you're not actually improving. So you need to read, and read. Learning changes you. Like I got this. I think I got it from Dan Lok or someone. He said readers are leaders and leaders are readers. So it just both ways. So you need to keep reading a lot of stuff in your niche or anything or focus, and then you're going to keep getting better, and then keep charging keep charging high ticket, and the rest. So you need to also charge your worth. I used to make this mistake. And when I realized it, I stopped immediately. So I found myself, I was always giving my clients good results with their Facebook ads and the rest. So I always found myself charging very low ticket. It was very annoying. So at some point I realized if I keep charging this amount and still keep delivering this value or these results, I'm not going to be going anywhere. So I stopped charging that amount, and then I increased my value. So as I increased my worth, it was actually also because I also invested more in my learning, and then I could do more things. So now, as I started charging something, my worth, I also started attracting clients that can also pay my worth. So when someone that comes to me and then you can't pay my worth, I just immediately discard you. Oh, I don't want to work with you. So you have to have that mindset. Not every sale that comes towards you is your sale. So sometimes you just have to let go to have your peace of mind, and then to also be happy with yourself. You get the point. So always charge your words. If you feel like you're putting up enough value in this product, if you feel like you're creating these products from a point of abundance. A point of abundance means you have already invested in your learning, you've trained yourself, you're confident enough, and you're creating from a point of abundance. You have testimonials, you have proof. Man, feel free to charge whatever fee you want to charge. I can't tell you this an amount of money to be charging for social project or social from so clients or anything. You need to charge your words. Feel free to decide how much you want to be paid, and focus on working yourself. Focus on improving on yourself on a daily basis to make sure you are paid that amount of money that you're worth. Okay, so that's about the mindset and pricing. It's all about your mindset. It all plays in your head. How do you see yourself? Are you confident that you're going to make this stuff? And then how do you spend your leisure period? Do you spend it investing in your learning, or investing in becoming a better person in your craft, or you just spend it, so you get the point. So you have to consistently keep improving yourself, and then that's the only point you can keep charging. You can start charging your worth, or however amount of money you want your prospects and clients to pay you. So now finally, we're going over crafting bonuses. As I told you initially while I was introducing the section, I told you people create very funny bonuses on WhatsApp. So now, before you craft your bonuses, you should make sure your bonuses are solving another pressing problem. There are two types of bonuses I can actually think of. So I can only think of these two. Maybe there are more types of bonuses, or maybe there are less. No, there are not actually less. So there could be more types of bonuses, but these are the only two I can think of. So now you should have your core bonus and then a fast action bonus. Now, core bonus is what you're using to sell your main offer. So now let's say I'm selling an offer on web design, just as I've been using that example since. So I'm selling an offer on web design, and then I'm giving them. So let's go over to the offers. So I'm selling a core offer on web design. So I can give them a core bonus of, if you learn how to design this, if you learn web design, I'm also going to give you a bonus on how to design sales funnel. So you can either use that sales funnel as an order bump, or you can use it as a core bonus. Each and any way it resonates with you. You know your audience better with your market research. You know your audience better, so you should know each and a better way it can resonate with your audience. So you can add it as a core bonus and maybe increase the price of your core offer, or you can add it, or you can reduce the price of your core offer and then sell the core bonus differently. You get the point? So you can always add core bonuses to anything you're selling. Or let's say you're selling an Upwork masterclass or anything, you can add a core bonus on how to land your first client on Upwork. You get the point? So you can add it as a core bonus. And then maybe as a fast action bonus, you can add something like how to create attention grabbing, how to create resumes that will make a client hire you instantly. So you can add it as a fast action bonus. So now this person is saying that if I take this offer on how to create an Upwork account, a verified Upwork account, my fast action bonus is going to be how to create a resume that will make clients hire me instantly. So it all plays down in their emotions. It all plays down in the emotions. So you need to find creative ways to actually appeal to these emotions. So that's that about creating your core offers, your core bonuses, and then your first action bonuses. So always avoid this practice of carrying ebooks from nowhere and piling up, and always also this creating bonuses that are not well relative to the offer you are selling out. You can't see someone selling. You can't be selling you can't be selling on, let's say you're selling web design and then you're adding crypto, let's say you're adding forex trading or crypto trading as a core bonus. No, 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 no. If you sell something that is very related to that offer you're selling out. So that's it about sales and marketing, the psychology and everything. I hope you had your major takeaways. I hope you took down stuff from everything I've shared with you. So this is just like going through everything. And just as I said earlier on, you need a good understanding of copywriting to be able to take out something very valuable from everything I've shared with you today. You need to have a good understanding of copywriting. So you could actually take by the end of this training, you can actually go over to YouTube, Google, or you can pick a training on copywriting. I'm actually an affiliate to a very nice direct response copywriting training. So you can hit me up or you can reply my email messages, and then I'm going to give you an access to get that copywriting training. It's going to change your life forever. So you need to find ways to actually start understanding this sales and marketing. Sales and marketing changes everything for you. Sales and marketing changes everything for you. Sales and marketing can make you pick a bad product, but because you know psychological triggers, you know how this your prospects think, you know how your clients think, you can actually sell a bad product and then it's going to make sales because you know how you can take them from you can take that product and change the perception around that product. Even if this product is bad, you can change the perception around that product, changing the packaging, changing everything. Get the point? So, and lastly, just as I said earlier on, implement ruthlessly. See, your implementation is always going to make me want to create another free training. I don't actually like creating free training. What I do mostly is I create paid trainings and then put it out and it sells. So I don't actually like creating free trainings, but your implementation and the results you get after this training and the testimonials you give, this is what is going to motivate me to actually want to know that, yeah, if I create another free training, they're going to take it very seriously. So implement ruthlessly, go out there into the market. Don't be scared of anything. Put out your offers, put out your words, put out your message, and everything you want to put across to your audience, put it out, and then it's going to resonate with them. It's going to make sales. And the only way you can guarantee whether it's going to be a surefire way, it's going to, the only way you can guarantee that your product is a fast selling product, a product that doesn't sell out, is when you only put it out. So you have to create it first and start to put it out. If you don't put it out, you're not going to determine whether it sells out or it doesn't sell out. So always be confident in yourself, be confident in everything you're doing, and then be sure to put out your words out and implement everything you've learned. See, like the transformation is not in getting a lot of info or going through a lot of trainings or going through anything. The transformation is putting in the work and implementing what you've learned. So I want you to, by the end of this training, take out your notepad, take out everything, anything you have, start answering questions that resonate to your audience or the offer you're trying to put out. Start asking yourself all these questions and try to find creative ways to answer all of them, each and every one of them. Is going to help you improve your sales game. It's going to help you improve on everything you're working on. And then, by God's grace, finally, we've come to the end of this training, and I want you to take your time and implement ruthlessly. Thank you so much, and do have a great day. Bye.